You know, when you think of European football classics, it always comes back to this one rivalry, Chelsea versus Barcelona. The history there's just insane, right? But let's be real for a second. This Tuesday isn't just about looking at the past. It's about right now. I've been looking at the tactics, the matchups, and the energy of both squads. And I'm telling you, I found 5 massive reasons why the Blues might just pull off something special. Everyone is expecting a tough game, but if you look closely at the details, the advantage might actually be wearing blue. If you think you know how this game ends, you might want to think again. Let's break it down. Reason 1, the X Factor, Estevao Willian. Let's start with the first big reason, and honestly, it's the one I'm most excited about. It's Estevao Willian. This kid is just built differently. You know how some players get nervous in big Champions League nights? He's the opposite. He plays with this purity, like he's just having fun in the park. What's crazy is the narrative building up around this game. Everyone is talking about the Estevao Willian versus Lamine Yamal battle. It feels like we are looking at the modern-day version of the Messi and Ronaldo era starting right in front of our eyes. But Estevao has this no-fear mentality that is ridiculous for his age. He takes high risk, dribbles, he drives into the box, and he causes absolute chaos. When he creates chaos, defenses collapse, and that leads to shots. He's already shown he can decide games with last-minute winners. Without Cole Palmer, we lose a bit of control, sure, but with Estevao, we gain unpredictability, and against a structured team like Barca, being unpredictable is exactly what you need. Reason 2, exploiting the wide areas. Now, let's move to the second point. This is where tactically, Barcelona has a problem. They are surprisingly weak in the wide areas. If you watch them play this season, you see the criticism their fullbacks get. Count has had a bit of a drop-off, and Baldy, as talented as he is, sometimes forgets to track back because he loves attacking so much. This leaves massive gaps behind them, and who do we have to exploit that? We have speed demons. We have Pedro Neto, who is just a tank. His upper body strength means he can hold off defenders and drive straight at goal. Then you look at the other side. You've got guys like Garnacho making those runs in behind, linking up perfectly with Enzo. And don't forget Jamie Gittins' footwork reminds me a little bit of Robin Ho. Just tight turns and flair. Barcelona's defense is going to have a headache trying to cover the width of the pitch, because our wingers are direct, fast, and ready to hurt them on the counter. Reason 3, the battle of intensity. Thirdly, we have to talk about intensity. This is where the game is won or lost. One of the biggest criticisms of Barcelona this season is that they can be inconsistent. They have moments of brilliance, but can they press like dogs for a full 90 minutes? I'm not so sure. Especially without Gavi running the show or a consistent midfield setup, they leave gaps. On the other hand, look at Chelsea under Maresca. The intensity has leveled up. We saw Moises Caicedo get tactically rested recently, which means he is fresh, fit, and ready to absolutely dominate that midfield. He is going to be everywhere. It's going to be a physical battle, especially for young guys like Fermin Lopez. In that midfield, he better watch his ankles because our midfield is coming to bite. We have the legs, and we have the energy to press them high, force turnovers in their half, and punish them before they can recover. Reason 4, the tactical weapon. Malo Gusto. Reason number 4 is our secret tactical weapon, Malo Gusto. I expect him to start. He has become absolutely essential in these big games. He isn't just a right back. He's a utility player. He inverts, he comes inside, and he helps connect the entire team. Think about it. When Gusto moves inside, he creates these triangles that allow us to pass around their press. He acts as an extra man in midfield, which completely confuses the opposition wingers. Do they follow him inside? If they do, they leave space for Estevao out wide. If they don't, Gusto is free to drive through the middle. He offers defensive cover, but his ability to transition the ball from defense to attack is elite. He's essentially the glue that holds the shape together, and I don't think Barcelona has a clear plan for how to deal with his movement. Reason 5, set-piece dominance. And finally, the 5th reason, and this one is simple but deadly, set pieces. Barcelona struggles when the ball is in the air. They use this mix of man marking and zonal marking that often leads to confusion. We've seen them suffer against teams like Inter Milan or Dortmund in the past on corners. Chelsea, on the other hand, we have been a machine on set pieces this season, scoring the second most in the Premier League, whether it is a short passing routine to catch them, sleeping or perfect in swinging cross from Enzo Fernandez right into the 6-yard box. We have the physical advantage. We have big players who love to attack the ball. If the game is tight and we get a corner in the 85th minute, I back us to score. It's a weakness of theirs, and it's a massive strength of ours. Conclusion. So, when you add all these things up, the individual brilliance of Estevao, the speed out wide, the midfield intensity, the tactical intelligence of Gusto, and our power on set pieces, it looks really good for us. I'm backing the boys to get a huge result. I want to know what you think, though. Can we pull this off? Let me know your score predictions in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more updates on the team, please hit that like button, it really helps us out. And make sure you subscribe to News Today 20 for Live so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you after the game.